They've become a staple of the high street, but there's a warning tonight that nearly a fifth of Welsh charity shops could close. At an emergency summit today, charities warned the Welsh Government that proposals to change business rate relief for the sector was a risk to profits and jobs. More from our political reporter James Williams.
Dawn Edwards is suffering from terminal emphysema. Originally from Barry, she spent the last 3 weeks being cared for in the Marie Curie Hospice in Penarth, which was refurbished last year at a cost of almost £2 million. Funding that was partly raised from the charities shop in the town, which benefits, along with all Welsh charity shops, from an 80% cut in its business rate. But an independent review recommended reducing that to 50% and introducing a sliding scale of charges.
Would impact hugely on Marie Curie in Wales. We would lose about 1,700 hours of nursing care, and right across the communities in Wales, I'm sure the people of Wales wouldn't want that, and I know other charities would be even greater.
In fact, research by the Charity Retail Association shows that introducing tapered rate relief would lead to nearly a fifth of Welsh charity shops closing, almost £2 million lost in profit, and the scrapping of 131 jobs. Now, this is just one of the more than 500 charity shops currently operating here in Wales, which have mushroomed on our high streets in recent years, even clustering in some places like here in Penarth. But charity shops say that if it wasn't for them, then there'd be many more empty shops on our high streets. But the review concluded that the mandatory rate relief is distorting the market and causing unfair competition with small independent retailers like this one. Since opening 8 years ago, Hampton's interior gift shop and cafe has been paying over £6,000 in business rates annually. Co-owner Peter Knowles thinks the proliferation of charity shops has impacted the town.
The rate relief that charity shops have does cause difficulties. For example, I think if you look at Penarth Town Centre in particular, lots of the main high street units are occupied by charity shops, and sometimes some of the smaller independent retailers simply can't afford the business rates that those premises have.
And it's this distortion of the market as they see it that led the independent group conducting the review to their conclusions.
On the retail side, on the high street, we're asked to look at it from in the round rather than just from one perspective. We had representations from a number of parties, particularly small businesses and independent retailers, who were concerned about the distortions that charity relief gave on the high street. So it was really a case of trying to find a level playing field.
But the charities think they're being used as a scapegoat for the high street's problems.
There you go, 22,000 plus names.
This is one of the largest petitions we've ever received on any issue.
Today's emergency summit carries on from their petition at the start of the year, and they have until the end of the month to voice their concerns before a Welsh Government consultation closes.